Well, well, well. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Hopefully everybody's having a great Thursday. And tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. It's Friday. So yeah. I got a whole lot of things to do this weekend, so I'll be busy. I got a lot of house outside things to do. That part. And so yeah. So it's Thursday. Oh, thank God it's Thursday. Alright, I don't know. I wasn't gonna come on tonight, but I got this urge to, so I was like, okay, what's the message today? Let's see who needs it. Enjoy the music in the background. I'm gonna make some adjustments here, my friends. What the heck is going on? I think that's... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I wasn't gonna come on today. It's wild. You're on. Look at Diane. You're on. How are you? I hope all is well. Just been super busy at work. Everything. There's so many changes going on. So I've been like, erotic lately, and I don't like it. So I'm taking tomorrow. I'm not going to work. That's why I worked long hours this week, so I didn't have to work tomorrow. So tomorrow I have the day off, but I don't have the day off because I have to take my kids, because I homeschool my kids, but they take their tests at the school. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. They have to do their own corrections. So they finish their books. So if you guys don't know, I homeschool my kids. They go to a Christian school. Yes, I paid out of pocket. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow, is taking the kids to go do their checkups, make sure they got everything right, then do their test. Well, actually fix their work, whatever they got wrong, and then do their test, and then we're going to go to a jump place. That's where we're going to go do. So I'm going to take them to go do gym. So that's what we're going to go do tomorrow. We're going to go do gym. So I'm going to take them to a place where they can jump and do like all these obstacles. So it's good. Yeah, I'm excited. I have 2 places to go tomorrow. I don't know which one to choose from yet, because I want to be there all day. So I want to pay one price for all day. I don't want to pay a price for only 2 hours, because some places is 2 hours, but it's like, it's crazy. So I'd rather be at a place where I could be all day with my boys, so they can have a good time and we can eat while we play. See? That's how you do it. You play and eat. Yeah, I'm going to take my time out this weekend. Actually, I got the lawn to do. I got 2 acres to weed whack. Yes, I have 2 acres to weed whack. Yes, I have enough gas. I have enough gas, my friends. And plus, I need a nice workout. So, hey, look, it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? I get some exercise. I get to do my lawn, my backyard. Because we can't mow on my property because we have all limestones. Not limestones, we have quartz, limestone. We have a lot of rocks on my land, so we have to weed whack everything. I went through 4 mowers. I know. I went through 4 in one summer. In a month and a half. It didn't even last 2 months. And everybody wants to have this AI fucking database bullshit. But that's not here or there, whatever. All right, let's see what we get, because I don't want to be on too long. I'm tired. I've worked 13 hours mostly all week and homeschooled kids, so I'm tired. I'm done. Put a fucking fork in me. Put a fork in me. I'm good. All right, let's see what we got. Let's do our prayers, and then we're going to get to the cards. That's what we're going to do. Enjoy the new scenery. Hopefully you guys like it. I did it just for you guys. I didn't spend too much, actually. I spent under $200 to redo my office. See? No, it was about $200. $200. Now, if I would have painted and did what I actually wanted to do, about like $300. The paint would cost more, which the painters cost. It does cost more. All right. I don't know why they want me to break it twice, but that was pretty interesting. So yeah, okay, let's go. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our trespasses as with those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Metatron, and Saint Fan to please protect my energy, my space, and also to protect those that are in need, and also protect the ones that are hurting financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually at this time. May you bless them with all the tools that they need to succeed on their own path, as you did with I. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, let's see what we got. I know, right? It looks really nice. It feels like you're in, outer space. That's what it feels like. That's what I wanted the theme to look like. Like you're out of space. Kind of like a chill vibe spot. You know what I mean? Like, it's just chill. Like a chill spot, Ooh, look at the card we got. Look at this. This is really interesting. So, you guys know my channel is Enlightenment. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 43. So 43, so you add 4 and the 3 is a 7, right? So 7 is a very spiritual number. That's spiritual awakening. So someone's going through a spiritual awakening, meaning enlightenment, a different perspective, a higher perspective, an inner understanding of thyself, purpose, path. Like someone's coming and becoming enlightened about their path, about their journey. But it's more of an internal change. Well, remember, if you are on a spiritual path, everything happens internally anyways because of our emotions. Remember when you have trapped emotions, right? If you guys don't know, I am a Reiki Master Integrated Energy Therapist. So I am a Reiki Master Practitioner, and I am an Energy Reiki Master. Well, I am an Energy Therapist, Master Practitioner. So I have 2 degrees. I know what I'm talking about. Also, I work in the mental health field. Also, I work in every department you can imagine. Okay? Mostly in the mental health field with children that are on the spectrum, whatever spectrum that may be. All types of disabilities. Okay? So I know what I'm talking about. Also, I am a drug and alcohol coach. Okay? So, yes. I have many degrees and I wear many hats. And I help many people. Okay? That's why I created my channel. That's why God wanted me to create this channel for you guys. But also for me, because I learn a lot too. Remember, you learn a lot every day. We're not know-it-alls. We're going to learn something new every day. Trust me, I learn something new every day. Especially with all the different types of children. And adults. That part. So yeah, someone's going through an enlightenment. Someone's seeing things from a perspective. Someone is looking at it from not their lens, but all lens, right? It's like looking at this big microscope. You know when you're looking at a disease, like have you ever had science class and you had to go through the microscopes and you had to like look at like the little germs and shit, but you really had to look because you couldn't really fucking see? It's kind of like in life. 1033 has said that. It's understanding who you are, what you want to become, and who you want to become. So, okay, everybody's on a journey, right? How is your character playing in your story? And how do you want your story to look like? Because it's your reality. If I would have listened to what everybody was saying, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. When I left people, places, and things and situations, and I only listened to God, God gave me exactly what I wanted. And you know how many people I have helped? Many. There's many testimonies on my channel. I don't charge a dime. I don't care for your money. I don't. I care is how are you going to work on yourself? How are you going to better yourself? Right? How are you going to better yourself? Mentally, especially spiritually. We are in a spiritual war. Have you not noticed? And time is ticking. 12:12, as I said that. 12:12 is 3:3. God, Father, Mother. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I heard. Because remember, without God, you are nothing. Women are nothing. Men are nothing. That's why faith is so important. But also discipline on your own path of choices that you make for yourself. And how are you making these choices? Are they bettering you or they're subtracting from you? So are people adding or subtracting? Just look around you. Just look. If people are subtracting from your life and not bettering it in any way, and I don't mean financially, because I can do that shit on my own. With God's help, obviously. Yeah, I know Jesus loved me. That's why Jesus brought me here. So what are you talking about? Just a question. I don't. What? So, you know what I mean? So, what choices are you making? Are you making bad choices? Are you making good choices? Like, what choices are you making? Just look at your life. Just look at the people around you. As I said, are they helping you spiritually? Are you helping your brothers and sisters? So yeah. So yes, 47 is a 7 and it's enlightenment. So let's see what else we got. So actually let's read from the book. So enlightenment. Oh wait, there was one card, look. 16, ask your soul. What did Jesus do? Jesus sat with himself. Jesus connected with God. Right? Jesus sat on the mountain of Zion. Right? So, and it's another 7. 16 is 7. Look, we're on a roll. 47, 16. 2 different cards adds to the same number. 7, 7. And it's everything I was talking about. Everything. In this one card. Look at this. Let's read from the book. I'm going to find my book. Exactly. As they say, you forgive, but you don't forget. That part. All right, so let's see. Wow, look at, I opened the book, literally. You seen, I grabbed the book, look, 16. It opened exactly to 16, look. Now that's crazy. Okay, so it says 16, ask your soul. Let's read. So it says, wise questions create wise answers. Wow, that part. Okay, so it says, something you have asked for will soon turn up in your life. Every time you request something, you plant a seed in your quantum field or vibrational reality, where it begins to grow and move towards you. This is how we create and expand consciousness. We were talking about consciousness, didn't we? Expanding your consciousness. 1717. 1717 is 8, 8, 8, 8 is 16. It adds to a 7. 43 is 7. 16 is 7. We're going somewhere, my friends. God is good, see? God is good. So, asking is the first step in any creation. It only needs to be about 10% of the creative process, but somehow most of us make it about 90%. That is true. If we don't see any evidence or desires are coming into existence, we keep asking. This holds up in a place where the answers can't be heard. What you desire is on its way. You may only need to ask once. It doesn't matter whether this is out loud or in your mind, because the universe interprets vibrations, not words. Remember, everything is energy. Words are just words. I can say a lot of things, but actions. Just look at someone's actions, not words. Because anybody can say, I love you. Do they really? Do they? 1844, it said that. Do they really love you? So inspire reflections and actions. Allow yourself to dream about the kind of life you desire. And then write down your dream. I actually did this on Sunday with someone, which is pretty interesting. Try sprouting seeds to add to your salads and cooking. They are nutritious, delicious, and full of life force. Listen to what you talk about. What seeds are you sowing for your future life? Yeah, what are you building for yourself? But as I said, are people adding or subtracting? I'm telling you, anybody that tries to subtract from me, you're out of my life. I don't care. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and financially. If you are not adding to what I already have, you're not going to be in my life. And that is a fucking promise. Because everything that I built is because God helped me build. And let me tell you, no one's going to destroy that. Everything that I worked hard for, you, anybody. Because I know what it's like to be out in the streets. I know what it's like not to have anything. I know what it's like to live in the fucking negative 10. Look, let me tell you. Have you ever slept in the car in the fucking freezing snow and fucking rain and literally below -0? Yeah, that part. Or wait, at one of those plastic tents in the middle of winter. And in New York, upstate New York, we have the coldest weather because we live in the mountains. A lot of you can relate, but a lot of you can't. Because you guys had parents. And all you guys that are ungrateful for your parents, how dare you? Because guess what? A lot of us, like me and Diane, wish we had parents. 21, 33. A lot of us wish we had parents. But at the other side of it is like, I'm glad I didn't have parents. Because I see how many people treat their parents. That part. So journal work. Draw or write about a vision for your future. Your future, not anybody else's future. Your future. What do you see yourself? What do you envision where you want to be? Who you want to be with? Who you want to be surrounded with? Then fast forward 20, 30, or 40 years. Look it. This is crazy. And draw or write about how you experienced this vision and what it felt like. 2227. Yeah. Draw or write about visions for your future. Yours. As I said, nobody can write your story. You can only write your own. And how you choose to end it is how you choose to end it, with the choices that you make. And the decisions that you make. Because it's going to cost you in the future. So, prime example. If you keep on letting people extract and extract and extract and extract without giving to you, what do you think is going to happen? That's like you owning a business, right? And you keep on giving this person free shit all the fucking time. What do you expect? They're going to expect it all the time, right? Not just that, they're going to steal from you. You're not going to make any profit. What profit are you making? There's different ways to navigate. Like me, okay, I have a full-time job. This is my YouTube channel. Me, prime example. But me doing my YouTube channel is free. Because I already have a job. I can support myself. I can take care of myself. Financially, emotionally, mentally. Physically, because of my health. Because I pay for insurance. So my life is taken care of. So how am I going to fill someone else's cup when I'm not filling my own? Do you get it? So how are you going to fill someone else's cup when you can't even fill your own? You know, I filled everybody else's cup. Now I fill my own. But YouTube is a place where I could fill your cup. Because you get to fill my cup. Because while you watching my channel, you are still letting me read your energy. That's how energy exchange works. I'm giving you my time. And you're giving me your time because you could be doing something else. Right or wrong. See how energy works? One thing is, I'm not looking for you to give me money. I'm just looking you to get the knowledge that you need to evolve. Because I think we all need to evolve spiritually. Because we are in some really, really crazy times, especially when it comes to religion. This is why I say, sit with yourself, know thyself, know your spirit, your soul. Be in love with it. Understand who you are. Understand your path, your passions. As I said, who brings value, creativity, expansion? Who? Or are people taking your money, your time, your energy, your resources? Yeah, money, resources. But resources could be many things. It doesn't only have to be about money, because resources could be many things. So why are you letting people extract from you when it's supposed to be evenly? I'm giving, you're giving. It's not that hard. But I guess it's hard for a lot of people. I don't know. Let's read Enlightenment. I don't know. Enlightenment wants me to read it, so it's my channel, Angels of Enlightenment, and I get to read Enlightenment. Interesting how that works. See how that works. And it's both a 7. I don't know, we've been seeing a lot of 7s tonight, so. Alright, so let's see what it says. Enjoy the music. 43, experiment. Evolution is gratitude. You are waking up from your old habits and patterns. At times you may feel dwindled or not quite. You're waking up from an old habit and patterns. At times you may be wildered or not quite like yourself. Relax, all is well. You are not just keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. You desire. It's your path. You are the character of your own story. You determine how your story ends. Stop giving your keys to everyone else to drive your car, dictating what you should do and how you should do it. Let's continue. So your body and your mind are adjusting and adapting to your new and loving soul perspective. We were just talking about that, weren't we? It is common for your mind or body to resist, react, or panic when you experience the unfamiliar or unknown. A lot of us have, yes. However, from this higher voltage, you can change any story that splits you in two and heal any wounds. Wow, weren't we just talking about that? You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one. Instead, see all the components of a memory so that a new conclusion can form. An unbalanced memory recreates the trauma every time. Every time. Leave people, places, and things, and you won't repeat the same traumas. So that's that. Every time it is talked about or remembered, this event or person will be blamed. Sorry, I don't know. Somebody's blessed. This event or person will be blamed for pain in your life today. Yeah, a lot of people blame me for a lot of shit that I don't even do, but it's just people can't take accountability or responsibility of their own actions. So they'd like to blame everybody else and cry wolf and act like, you know that little boy that cried wolf? You know, I kept on saying the same story and same story and same story until one day the boy disappeared and he never fucking came back. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and become wisdom. You may even come to see a challenge as the best thing that ever happened to you. Once you change and heal your options, enlightenment will shine through as wisdom. That part. All right, so inspire reflections and actions. Each time you walk through a doorway, imagine more of you is revealed to you. That's what this is. Like when you sit with yourself, that's it's kind of like a movie. You know, like a movie. When you're sitting, at first it's scary because you're like, what the fuck is this? But once you start practicing and you meditate every day and you take, like I said, 5, 10, 50, like just gradually go up in your meditations and you'll see the difference. Draw or color in a mandala. A mandala is a design for competitive meditation that will lead you to your light center. So I usually use this. This is a symbol I use when I meditate. I use it in everything. I use geometry in everything. Remember, numbers are everything. You are becoming self-realized. In other words, you are recognizing all the answers you seek are within you. Only you have the answers. Only you have the keys. God has given them to you. Everybody's unique. Everybody's different. Everybody's meant to do something of something. You are recognizing all the answers you seek within you. Keep up the great work. Amen. Wow, we got a lot in just 2 cards. Look at that. Look at that, my friends. All right, let's get... Let me tell you, I'm not giving anybody keys to my car. Let me tell you, I did that a year and a half ago, and I lost 4 accounts. Never again. So this is what happens when you try to give someone the benefit of the doubt. And then they fuck you in the ass without any lube. That part. I said what I said. All right, let's see what we got. All right, what's the message for the collective? What's the message for the collective, please? Wow. We were talking about life purpose. Look, you can't make this shit up. Look. So call me whatever you guys want to call me. Look at. And it's a 22. So 22 is a master number. Mastering thyself. purpose, your calling, what you're meant here to do, whatever that is to you. If you're meant to be a writer, you're meant to be a writer. If you're meant to be a painter, you're meant to be a painter. If you're meant to be a author, dancer, singer, life purpose. And the color we have here is blue. So blue has to do with your truth. Speaking your truth, walking your truth. A lot of people don't know how to do that because they live in facade. Lies, deceit. Hey, it is what it is. As long as I'm not doing it, you guys do whatever you want. As long as I'm not doing it. Look, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party, I don't gamble. I don't have boyfriends. I don't have any sexual relationships at all of any kind. No kissing, no touching, no nothing. For the last 7 years. And guess what? It's been the greatest 7 fucking years of my life. Because as I say, energy is everything. Alright, let's see. 22, life purpose. I'm busy. I'm busy. So 22, life purpose. So it says, 22, life purpose, throat chakra. As I said, it's blue. I said it was the blue chakra. The truth, your truth. Walking your truth. You have called this card into your awareness today to highlight that it is a perfect time for you to manifest your life purpose. It is our birthright to walk our path with purpose, and now is the time for you to manifest your path into reality. What is your life purpose, you may ask? If we are all sparks of the divine love of the universe, here to express love into reality, then it would make sense that your life purpose is to do what you love to do. And share it with the world. Wow. Am I psychic or what? Take a moment to ask yourself what it is that you love to do. What brings your heart joy? Sometimes there's fear or resistance around your life purpose or what you love to do. Fear such as rejection, failure, not earning enough money, even a fear of success. Fear is a natural part of the process of stepping out of your comfort zone and is often created when you hold yourself back. If you are waiting for the fear to subside before you start to do what is that you love, you could be waiting forever. There is a lot in the old saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. It is time for you to dance into your life purpose and to shine your light upon this world. When you listen to your heart and start to plant and water the seeds required to step forward onto your path, miracles happen. Unexpected doors open and opportunities you need near imagined come your way. When you decide to live your life purpose and walk your own path, the universe is there to meet you with an abundance of blessings. Pulling this card can also indicate that you are already walking your life path. I am. Are you? It will not always be easy, though, so hold on. Enjoy and take the ride of your life. Affirmations. I am in divine alignment and living my life purpose. What it says. Well, Guys, I was your message. I'm ready to go. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. Going. It's so hot out. Like I can't wait to go take a nice cool shower. Go under my covers in the AC and go to La La Land. It's gonna be the best feeling in the world. That part. Well, my friends, enjoy your evening, and I will enjoy mine. Sleeping. Like the Sleeping Beauty. You know what I'm saying? That part. Well, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. You guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you soon. Whenever that may be, I don't know. I'm just going for the ride. As the book said, I'm just going for the ride. I am busy. So, yeah, you see? He knows I'm doing a video. He knows he can wait. And he chooses to continue to knock when he knows I'm doing a video. It's crazy. Like, he can wait, but he chooses not to wait. Because he thinks whatever he has to say is important at this very second when he could wait until I get off live. 4141, as I said that. That's men for you. They want it now, how they want it, when they want it. But us, we have to wait forever. Seems like. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It feels like women are more like men and men are more like women these days. I don't know. Explain. Look, I don't wait for nobody. I get shit done. Like, I can't wait for nobody. I have no patience. This is, I just... Look, when I do it myself, I get it done. I know what I want. I know how I like it. It's going to get done. But I know it's going to get done the same day I said it's going to get done. See, men, they either don't do it, or they avoid you, or, yeah, they say they're going to do it and never get it done. And this is why I'll stay single until I die. Look, I've been taking care of everything on my own for so many years. It's just an added bonus. That's all it is. It's just an added bonus. But come with your own shit. Because I'm not taking care of another child. Yeah, that part. So, God bless you. You have a great one. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, Diane. Have a great night. I'll talk to you soon.